Here we are in the year 200X.
Oh, man.
Playing Mega Man 2 here on Players Gonna Play Ellenwood Games.
Dr. Light.
He's in the room with us. He's in the room with Factor.
Yeah, we should introduce ourselves. I'm the Knobs Factor.
I'm Jones Zone. And here we are with Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, and Megaman.
Radio DJ names.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
This is Jones Zone.
The Knobs Factor coming at you live.
We're playing Mega Man here in the parking lot of...
Mega Man 2 classic game.
Parking lot of Best Buy.
Listening to Foreigner. Come on down and win yourself some tickets. Anyway, we need to shut up and listen to this. Yeah.
This is, Mega Man 2 music, it's like, if you are even kind of into video games, you know that this is a legendary soundtrack.
Oh, and this is the whole intro. I mean, climbing up that building and then look at him, wind in his hair.
Yeah, it's an awesome game. This was a game that when I was younger, go ahead and start it.
Okay, let's get started.
This was a game when I was a kid. I just happened to have, my brother had it, my older brother had it, so I kind of fell into it. And I played it all the time, and I just kind of thought it was this game that I had. I didn't ever think, for years I just thought I had this kind of almost, not an obscure game because I would see sequels coming out, like Mega Man X was last thing. And they had a bunch of other ones for like PlayStation. This is the Metal Man. Oh, such good music. And
I don't need that eating. I better get it.
For what?
For kicks and giggles.
Just to say you got it?
Just having fun.
So I thought I just kind of had this game that, it spawned sequels or whatever, but it wasn't necessarily use it, go.
All right. I'm playing, by the way.
Yeah, the Factor's playing, and I'm just sitting here coaching him, really. I'm a Mega Man coach. And I just kind of thought I had this game that I was playing, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But then years went by, the internet came around, and there was this overwhelming community of people saying Mega Man 2 is a great game. And it certainly was. I loved playing it when I was younger.
I love playing it when I'm older.
Yeah, and I still play it. And I'm proud to say that I'm not the kind of guy who plays it simply because, you have to play Mega Man 2. It was a game that I grew up with and I loved. And anybody who plays it now doesn't get it. They weren't there first like I was. And you should stop playing the game because it's my game.
Yeah.
No, it's a great game. But when I was a kid, I wouldn't follow any strategy at all. I would just kind of play the levels I felt like playing at first. And I would usually do Flashman because I could beat him the easiest the first time around. But then when I got older, I learned the strategy.
Sure, that there is an order.
The strategum.
The stratego.
Stratego. There's a way to approach this so that you can beat the bosses in a more efficient way. I used to do it, and then I beat it.
All that health. Yes.
Get even more. And then I beat it using the strategy, and I felt good about myself, because when I was a kid, I never beat it. I was too young. My hands were too small. I had boy hands. And
does have boy hands?
Well, I had boy hands.
That's what you're saying?
And but then when I got older and I had the reflexes and the coordination to do it, of course I beat it. But after I did the strategy, I went back to playing it the way I prefer to play it, which is just doing my stuff. And I kind of forgot the strategy. You can't beat those guys.
Maybe you can't.
What are you going to shoot? The spring?
I'm
you
Megaman.
Can't beat him.
Okay.
I am Megaman.
You gotta juke him.
I don't really remember what the one you should start with, but I know that you can. One order is you have to beat Woodman before you beat Airman.
Yeah, well, the way to do it is
who beats Woodman?
You beat
Metalman?
Metalman first, because Metalman's power is completely crazy. Like
his sauce,
it is effective against like 4 of the bosses.
And it makes sense because you cut down wood.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: every time you go through these boss doors, do you walk or do you jump? Do you jump through? Walking is the wrong way to do it, by the way.
I would have to say I walk through.
Oh, you're insane.
Well, I run through. I don't walk. I run, not walk.
I don't even know what walking looks like. Oh, I am completely sucking right now.
Why are you turned around? Face him.
Because that's the way the thing was going.
Kill him for me.
Jeez, you're just a backseat gamer right now.
You're doing well, though.
I know.
I'm here to give you support, Factor. There you go. Great juke. He's toast. It's over.
And the quarterback is toast. What's that movie from? Or what is that? from movie-wise.
Are you going to do that to me right now?
I'm putting you on the spot.
And, well, I'm in Mega Man mode.
Let me tell you this. It's from your favorite Christmas movie.
Take to the comments with this. Explain that to them. I've been talking a lot about Mega Man. You explain that to them.
What are we talking about? No, one of your
Favorite Christmas movie.
one of your ladies that you have,
Harem.
yeah, an ex-lady of yours. You guys got into an argument about Christmas
It was
movies.
a real serious argument.
It was pretty bad. It was like a week long. She had said that Home Alone was a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah, no, this went on for more than a year because I asked a number of people around the holidays again the next year, hey, did you ever think that Home Alone was a Christmas movie?
Overwhelmingly, isn't the answer yes?
No, actually, it was split pretty evenly. People agree and disagree. I disagree. I do not believe it's a Christmas movie, simply because it could have taken place at any time. But the counter argument is that it had values of Christmas in it, like there's family and all that stuff. Home Alone 2 was more of a Christmas movie than Home Alone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, it was Christmas time in New York, and he learned about giving and things like that. But in the other one, it was just about a young boy. It was just about a young man fighting crooks, very dangerous crooks who would have killed him, and he outwitted
Joe Pesci
them.
and Daniel Stern.
He outwitted them. That has nothing to do with Christmas, folks. I hate to break it to you. It's just a young man's romp. A solo romp, and it just happened to take place at Christmas. It could have been at spring break, it could have been at Thanksgiving. It had nothing to do with Christmas other than the fact that they marketed it as a Christmas movie and put a Christmas tree in the movie. You can quote me on that, and I'm going to find my good friend Macaulay Culkin and ask him to come in and do probably a phone interview because he's a busy man. I'm going to have him do a phone interview and have him tell you exactly what the producers of that movie were thinking. And reveal to you, not a Christmas movie.
No. But anyway, I had said... So we talked about that. It's from your favorite Christmas movie. Making an inside joke that no one listening would get. But my counter argument to that was... when he had said... Or when she had said that it was a Christmas movie, because I also disagree. I had said, if that's a Christmas movie, then Die Hard is also a Christmas movie.
That's a fine argument, yeah.
And Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I mean, you could say it as a joke because it did take place during Christmas.
But it took place during Christmas just as much as Home Alone did.
Yeah, exactly. It could have taken place at any time.
Yeah, why Christmas? Who cares? You got Dumbledore, whoever it was, the bad guy. I don't keep up with this newfangled.
It was Snape,
stuff.
and that's Alan Rickman you're talking about. So
Alan Dumbledore Rickman.
So just take it easy.
Is that his name, Dumbledore?
Dumbledore, I believe. That sounds right. I read the first 3 books.
Really?
I was a child though when they came out.
Did you?
It's not like I read them as an adult.
Did you read the Twilight books?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Twilight.
Edgar.
Edmund and Rosalina.
Right. Sorry, Edmund. Right.
Edmund. God, how sad is that celebrity breakup, though?
That was a bummer. I mean, it's not like I really cared about either of them, but when that happened, I thought, wow, what a bummer.
Do you know the secret here to these guys?
Just go.
No, like when they first appear on screen, you stop moving and they jump right over you.
No matter where you are.
No matter where you are.
Stop right here.
See?
Stop.
Well, I'm not gonna stop right now.
Well,
you have to wait for them to appear.
They're done.
The second they appear,
you just stop moving.
You stop moving, and they.
See, I just kind of had a timing thing where I would just, go. I would stop. Of course, I played this many times.
We'll use this E-Tank so we can see more.
It's a good thing you had that E-Tank.
I'm playing.
I told you.
I am playing on a computer, by the way.
Playing on a keyboard.
This is an emulator, so forgive me because I am not playing very well. As you can see. Oh,
well, you haven't died.
What I'm saying?
You haven't died yet. We're just having fun times in this.
But I've put a lot of time into Mega Man, and this kind of makes me look like a fool. And I just ran through that thing because I wasn't thinking.
You didn't jump.
I didn't jump.
You can't do it when he has his leaf shield. Just shoot him.
I know that.
Well, don't do it.
I'm getting so mad at you right now.
Don't waste those. Look at that. He's toast. Wood toast.
Wood toast. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Home Alone 2.
And Die Hard. Hey, are you listeners listening to the soundtrack?
You should be.
You should be.
If this is your first time really thinking, hey, I'm going to tune into the music of this video game, I envy you. Because, it's such a good... You know, when I was a kid, I would play this game just to kind of hear it. I was never good at the Heatman stage when I was a kid. That was the one that gave me the most troubles as a child. Oh, no, I take that back. Quickman was the toughest for me as a kid.
I didn't like He-Man's because of the disappearing platforms.
Yeah. Yeah, Heatman's were just time-consuming. This is great music. You got yourself the little frog coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's spitting out her robo spawn. This level has a lot of really interesting opponents. You have shrimp.
And you got those like crazy crabs that fall down this waterfall.
Yep, and the big fish. Those big fish that spit out those shrimp.
Yeah, they're like lamprey, and you have to shoot it in the little lantern.
Yeah. Deep sea fish. Don't stay on them too long, folks.
I wouldn't dream of it.
They do fall.
Those Legos.
Yeah, this is a fantastic game. And the waterfall, it's just so cool.
Oh.
These little things. Crustaceans.
Boom.
Dr. Light really had it out for Megaman. He created a whole lot of adversaries.
That's right, Megaman. If we find those energy emissions, we'll find Dr. Wily. That's the way he sounded.
That's the way I still play it.
We'll find Dr. Wily. You gotta be careful with the jumps here, everybody. You will right through your mega helmet.
Yeah, you gotta kind of do a little bit of... It's a joke from earlier. You gotta kind of do a light jump. But you still gotta commit to it. It takes a special touch.
I don't like the dead eyes these things get when you kill them.
Yeah. It's like a dead fish, like seeing a dead fish on a coast.
These things are pretty much Metroids.
Yeah, that's all they are. Now speaking
of... See what happens?
You gotta be careful.
See what happens, everybody? You get a little antsy in the pantsy, and you screw the pooch. Silence. That's fine.
So speaking of old NES stuff, did you ever watch the cartoon Captain N? I think it was The Adventures of Captain N.
Yeah.
I watched that too.
Do you remember Megaman's voice? Captain N!
He was this little tough guy.
We gotta get going.
Kid Icarus. Who else? Kid Icarus was in it. Link.
Yeah, Mother Brain. She had
you got an extra life.
That is coveted.
That was voiced by Levi Stubbs of the Four Tops, also known for Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors.
Isn't he not alive anymore?
He is no longer with us, unfortunately. He had a great voice. He was really cool.
Yeah. Feed me, Simo. He was like a sassy black lady, that Mother Brain. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, he was voiced by a man. It surprised me. Those are awesome Mega Man noises, by the way. In case you were wondering. I'm out of here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna make this jump. Oh. I know, that was close. Frogman. Another extra life. Another extra life. How did you pull this off?
I'm telling you.
It's just chance, I think. I'm not sure they programmed these things, but it was so hard to get an extra life as a kid.
No, it was completely chance. Like, it was like when you started the level, it would like randomly say, these enemies will drop this.
Yeah, and you get nothing good. You're just gonna get a bunch of like, a bunch of those.
Yeah.
A bunch of those alternate weapon power-ups.
And you only use those on the boss unless you're a noob. You know?
Correct. Well, then come Dr. Wily stage.
Oh, that's different.
You totally need him. That's absolutely different when you get to Dr. Wily.
Bubble Man, here we go.
Jumping in the first gate, too.
Let's see how this works.
What are you going to beat him with?
What do you think I'm going to beat him with?
Metal. Duh.
Of course I am.
Jumping in there. This is tough, too, because you can't jump too high. You could just die jumping in this level.
Man, radio.
Peace, Bubbleman. See you on the other side, and I'll take your gun, too. And if Bubble Man
see what I'm saying? Metal Man is just, he's too much to handle.
He's the first one.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. You know?
You call Mega Man and you're in control. Mega Man 2, which is something about it, is just, for me, it's the best in the series. Mega Man 3 was good.
Mega Man 3 is okay. And by okay, I mean very good.
Yeah, I mean, in the standard of video games, it is killer. But there's something about Mega Man 2 that really did it right for me. 3, I think, was just kind of trying to be 2. There were some different levels. Things looked different.
I'm gonna go to Airman. So good.
This is a great song.
Airman.
These are really interesting villains too. Really interesting robo things. This thing here.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Just go for it. Don't even worry about it.
These ear mites coming out of it.
No, see on this, you don't even need to stop in the middle. You just run right to the end there.
I'm not crazy like you.
You want to try and you don't want to rush through.
Yeah, I take my time. You know, it's Megaman is a patient man when I'm at the controls.
That's what makes one a Mega Man. Patience.
You know, you gotta control ear mites. I'm waiting for the timing. There's
this
no
is
timer.
the great part of the song. That's just so pretty.
Oh, I fell right off.
You should have jumped.
You know, I meant to, but I got hit by that thing.
Well, you should have jumped, I think.
Boom,
boom, boom. We're gonna mute the audio here. We're just gonna sing the song. If that's okay with people.
Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy that.
I always like the mouth movements those things made. It was an interesting touch that they put in there. Like they don't need to do anything, but they're making this whap, whap, whap. It's the little stuff.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, you should have just gone for it. That's what I'm saying. When you're on here, you just go for it. Don't. But you can't go for it when you're jumping onto them.
You just stop talking. All you're doing is messing me up.
All right. Well, don't listen to me. I'm talking to the listeners.
You and I completely play different styles, and I'm trying to incorporate yours. So you'll be quiet and not yell at me.
All right. Well, just do your thing and waste time.
I'm gonna
do your thing and waste time.
Where you gotta be.
All right. You
got a mole get together to go to?
I'm out of here.
Then leave.
Get the weekend guy. I don't care.
I don't care.
All right. I'm back. We edited that.
We had our fight. Look, another extra life. I don't need you.
It's just the game is playing itself, really. Just giving me some stuff.
Oh, that life almost killed me.
Now, since we're kind of obliged by our own life contracts, here we have to mention Mortal Kombat in at least every broadcast we do in some way.
That's true.
We played Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 exclusively at the arcade today.
I love how much we talk about that.
It's that game. If there was a game that ever defined my life, it was Mortal.
Why did I jump? It's his keyboard.
Yeah, it's blame. Is it hacked too? Is it lag?
There's a lot of lag and a lot of hacksaws going on. Oh.
I don't even care what I was saying anymore. I'm so disappointed.
You were talking about Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
And you know,
like the 9th time today.
From the last. No, don't act like you don't like.
I love it.
I love talking about Mortal Kombat.
I'm done playing Mega Man.
All right. Well, it was nice playing Mega Man today.
I still have lives.
All right. Well, let's play until game over.
I'm just getting frustrated.
Let's play until game over.
Which is what Mega Man does. It frustrates you. Seriously, I haven't played this game in completion for a number of years.
Man, I'll tell you, the first time you come back to Dr. Wily's stage, frustrating. It's hard stuff, and you can kind of overuse your powers, your non-villain upgrades.
Yeah. I didn't.
Oh my gosh!
Pure Skittles.
Incredible. So anyway, we're at the arcade, and as you know from the last Player's Gonna Play, we tend to favor Scorpion, Sub-Zero as players, as characters to play. Usually I'm also Cyrax. Today, just for fun, we were kind of playing around with the characters, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be Kung Lao. And I distinctly remember saying in the last Player's Gonna Play,
kill that guy.
I just cannot play as Kung Lao. So I pulled him out thinking I was gonna do terribly, and folks, you should have seen it. There was a crowd around the machine when I pulled out Kung Lao.
That's not true.
There was that one kid.
What one kid?
He was standing next to me. He was playing Primal Rage next to me.
He was a tiny man, so you couldn't see him.
Yeah, and so maybe in the future we're gonna have another player's gonna play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Ooh.
See what happens. I get antsy.
And maybe I'll be Kung Lao. Game over. That's the end of the end.
Go ahead and finish your story.
Well, that was the end. I'm really good at Kung Lao, and I didn't realize it.
And that's all I had to say about that. This is kind of, every time I play this is kind of where I stop playing. Like, I get through those 3 guys, and it's like, I get to Airman, I'm like, I just can't.
I can't do this.
Can't do this anymore.
But now when you get to Airman, use Woodman. use your abilities from Moonman because his leaves
His
will
leaf shield.
clog up the fan in Airman's chest.
How
is
cool
the way it goes.
of a shirt would that be? Just like Airman's symbol.
Just his chest on your chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be a cool shirt, right?
yeah. Make
Someone get out there and make it and send it to us.
Send it to us here. Center of the Earth, care of Ellenwood Games. Factor.
Yeah, P.O. Box.
P.O. Box Magma Core.
Yeah,
Bedrock.
Bedrock. P.O. Box, I mined to Bedrock. Looking for diamond.
Mind I9. You're going to have to just look down. Don't make contact with the moment. USPS, UPS, FedEx, they don't deliver down here. DHL, they stopped last week.
DHL.
So you're going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to come down here yourself and just look down. Just look down and
It'll be
they
like
won't
that
bother
scene in the Turtles movie, like when that dude's delivering pizza.
you. Yeah.
Down
That's
here.
a great movie. Pizza Guy's got 30 seconds.
Pizza guy's got 30 seconds. See, I don't know how to do this and survive.
Survive.
Oh, yeah.
Kill him. For me! If people don't know what I'm saying out there, I'm quoting Big Trouble in Little China.
Big trouble.
The John Carpenter classic.
Little China.
That's the song by John Carpenter's band, Coupe de Villes.
The Coupe de Villes. Does he sing or does he play drums or something?
He does sing. He sings the deep voice part. The "You can feel the wind is rising, baby. Now the truth is here." That's John Carpenter.
That's awesome.
And then the keyboard player, or maybe it's a bassist. I don't remember. But there's a video for it, so you can see who's singing.
What are these things?
You gotta shoot the bass.
Ace of Base? All she wants is another baby.
But there's a guy that's singing
Do
the
me a
higher
favor,
parts.
Jones.
What?
Turn away from the screen.
Okay.
Don't look at it.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Okay. Which one of these clouds am I hiding behind? Guess. You
Cloud
can open
2.
your eyes now.
Cloud 2.
You're right!
Yeah! I know my Mega Man. That had nothing to do with knowing anything at all.
You know everything about everything.
It's just we know each other so well. We are just connected in that way. We're
am I supposed to
connected
go
by
from
an
here?
extension cable.
There it is.
Come on.
Come on, what? Eileen?
It's just awful what's happening right now.
Oh.
You're just overwhelmed. As a kid, I would be so stressed out. I'd be like, I'm never going to leave this. See, you can't do it. You can't do
You
it.
can't.
It's over.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to call it. I mean, everyone's seen quite a bit of Megaman.
And there was a lot of progress, and now there's not a lot of progress, and people are just sitting there eating their kettle corn with hot sauce. Unhappy.
That doesn't sound very good.
You're just gonna keep going though.
I'm just gonna keep going. I am not done.
We're a little bit farther. I think this is it. You're at.
Yeah, I
You're
think the
at
boss
Airman.
is coming up here.
Go. Oh,
I'm not.
Man.
Patience. Patience is a virtue.
It does make a Mega Man. Go for it.
See?
Oh no! Wait, you got these big blustery guys.
Oh. These guys are cool looking.
They're like the fat little brothers of Airman.
Oh!
You don't follow the egg. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning into PGP Player's Gonna Play here on Ellenwood Games. I am Joan Zone.
And I'm the Knobs Factor.
Thank you. Good night.
Sleep well.